NOLA's cool. I mean, if you guys ever get the chance to go, I absolutely say go, because it's honestly like such a special and unique city. I've been to a lot of places and can't compare it to New Orleans to like any of those places, because it feels like its own little island. And I mean, we always say like New Orleans feels like another character in our show. It doesn't feel like the setting or location of where these two characters live. Like, it actually feels like another character, and it's shot so stylistically and cool. Like, you feel the energy, like the eerie energy that's in New Orleans. And I mean, but it is hard. Like, there are, challenges being away for 5 months from your own home and your community and your family and friends. It can be a little isolating, but again, like, that's why I feel so lucky to have the cast and crew that I do, because they make us feel so welcomed, and it does feel like home after a while.
Well, they do. You're right. It is so much another character on the show. They do a really good job. The way they wove, whatever. The way they tied together, the comics, or the divine pairing, and like tied that into like the history of New Orleans and like the mythology around it. It was a really cool way to tie all of that together and sort of something unique to this show. What are the things that you think make that place so important to this show, and why is it the perfect setting?
Well, the comics are originally based in New York.
Right.
And Joe Pekaski, our showrunner, said something really interesting. He was like, we don't need another superhero in New York. He was like, let's go to New Orleans. And it works so perfectly, and it ties in so well with Tandy and Tyrone and their story and their journey. And I think because New Orleans has gone through so much like destruction. And think about it, like Hurricane Katrina, and they've gone through so much, and Tandy and Tyrone have gone through so much as well, but they don't stop at no. They keep fighting back, and New Orleans does the exact same thing, and I think that's what makes the city so special and so unique, and as well as Tandy and Tyrone and their relationship with each other, and they're unique and they're special, and they've gone through a lot, and they just keep going, and they're so driven and ambitious and resilient, and that is New Orleans, and I think that's why it fits so perfectly.
For sure, totally.